Today I thought I'd change the scenery up. Some footage I took in the summer might brighten your day a bit. I had a very interesting / disturbing dreams, or rather dream that kept repeating over and over with the words, expose, harbinger, Pergamum. And, well, what a dream. So I dreamt I was in a school type setting where everyone had to leave their kids. It was like a boarding school, but they weren't allowed taking their children home. And they could go visit them from like 9 in the morning and then 7 in the evening, but they had to leave the children there. Then I saw my own 2 children in there as little children, but they're no longer little, which I think resembled purebloods because they aren't started. Anyways, I went downstairs and there was like a very evil, ominous feeling down there that it was like a ward. Felt like a morgue to a degree, but there was nurses and doctors kind of all walking around under this place. And I left and I was walking back to where I was going, and I looked up in the sky and there was about 100 choppers, okay? And in front of them there was great big 10 by 10 foot round drones that were about midway up to where these choppers were, and they were leading the choppers. The choppers were transporting blood. So I went back to this place, and I knew I had to barricade myself in, and I told Glenn to barricade all the windows, the doors, etc. And then these 3 women came to the door, and they were banging to get in, and I said, don't answer it to Glenn, they're bad. And all of a sudden I said, Jesus is my king. And they stepped back about a couple feet, and it was like their faces were sucked right in, like vacuumed in almost. And I literally could see the demon in these women. And then they stepped back to the door again, trying to get in. And I'd say, Jesus is my Lord. And again, they'd step back and their faces would be sucked right in. And I could see the demon in them. And then I was hoping to get out, and there was this runner, I'll call him a runner, and he actually was in a black hoodie and black pants, but I couldn't see his face, and he lured these women away. And I saw them, and then when I ran behind a hill out of the house to hide, I could see him running up this big hill, and these 3 demons would chase him. They were wanting his blood, but he was much quicker. And then I would see one of these women sitting in a chair, and it was like that other dream I had. It was like the bottom part was an octopus, so to speak, and it had teeth. But then the dream would loop all over again and all over again. I'd see this dream, but every time it ended, I'd hear expose, harbinger, Pergamon, and I couldn't figure out what that meant. And then today it just clicked with me as though I had understanding of it. Pergamos, right, is Satan's throne. It's where Satan's throne is. And where is the temple of God? In us. And that's what Satan wants. So these people are going to become Satan's throne. He's going to reside in them. I saw demons, and every time, like I said, the choppers, I was made well aware that these choppers were carrying the blood, and then the drones would be halfway down in front of the choppers as much to shoot down these beasts or whatever they may have been, but these changed people. Then I realized, like I said, Pergamos is the throne of where Satan resides. Well, where is Satan going to want to reside? He wants to do the same thing or mimic the same thing as our Father in us. He wants to be in us, right? So I'm being warned that these people, what happened in the days of the Nephilim, after they'd been done with us, they wanted us to eat, to drink our blood. And that's what they wanted. They wanted humans to eat and drink our blood. And that's what's going to happen, I believe. So that's a harbinger. I do have to say one thing, though. No one can own the children of God Almighty. No one. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Our King Jesus didn't bring us this far to abandon us now. You were called. You were chosen. You were knit together in your mother's wombs, fearfully and wonderfully made. We are called to serve. King Jesus bless you all.